Hello, everyone, and welcome back. We are clearing out our inventory before we make the move to the desert, and I'm not looking forward to it because, I know there has been at least one stealth patch between when I started the beta and now, and I've noticed definitely the infection rate has gone down a lot, so there's probably other good changes. But everything I've heard has said the spitters in the desert are just game-killingly annoying. And I'm 100% willing to believe that. Oh, and 15 seconds of my time wasted again. Okay, so I'll give you 5 seconds so you can cancel it, but 15? Really? That's too much. Uh-huh. Alright, just clicking off my screen because there was something my wife sent me that was still playing, but there was no sound, so I didn't remember. You gotta give all my power to this. Okay, let's see. This is almost completely empty. I'd really like to. I'm considering waiting for the mini bike and just staying around in this area, but it's not really dangerous, so kind of a waste. I need to wear this because I will not be bartering, hopefully. Alright. This is mostly stuff we don't super care about, but also don't want to lose. Can I scrap this back to its base components? I don't think so. Oops. I don't know, might be being hoardy, but I don't want to be inefficient. And I should definitely take this with me, the actual start of my base. That was weird. Might have been outside, actually. I swear I heard something. Alright, so we managed to take, almost half of our base with us. So let us see. Where are we going? I don't care about Trader Jen anymore. Sorry, Jen. Where's Trader Bob? There we go. And we're off. I kind of regret giving away my used car story buying experience last episode because that would have been a great rant for right now when I'm going 2 kilometers to the desert. But whatever, I can come up with something else. So, anyways, oh god, I think I'm out of stories for the week, so I'm gonna have to go back a little further. Okay, so one of the big things, one of the big things everyone tells you in life that you should invest in yourself is shoes. So I've always believed that. I bought okay but affordable shoes. But it wasn't until I met my wife and she started being a tourist with me that I really, really needed comfortable shoes. We're talking about seeing most of a city in a single day kind of tourism. She's Filipino, by the way, and they do not play around when they go on vacation. You will see a city. But anyways, shout out to uh, shout out to my wife's friend Sarah, and also technically the best man at my wedding, Sarah. Long story, she was just the person I knew best in the country, and COVID was happening, and we couldn't really get anyone I knew into the country, so she was best man. But anyways, she was really good at being best man. It was actually pretty funny. We kind of had this weird mafia family anime look going on because we had all these we had all these tall guys in suits, and she's there in her little bridesmaid outfit. She's in her little bridesmaid outfit, being like half of our height, and it looked like it was some kind of comedy show. Oh, where the secretary didn't realize she worked for the mob or something. um, anyways, so when we went to the Netherlands, which is where she lives, she we got to stay with her, and she personally she took some time off from work and went everywhere with us. She, when I say we saw the Netherlands, I mean we saw the Netherlands. We didn't just see Amsterdam. We saw Amsterdam. We saw The Hague. We saw Escalen, which is a theme park there. That's kind of it's not Disney, but same general vibe. Um, the There was a lot more too, but those are the ones I can remember name offhandedly. We tried some of the local food. We went to saw some absolutely beautiful windmills with some lakes. It was like, oh, I can see why people would want to retire here. Nice. But yeah, the but I actually thought I was going to die a couple of times. So we went during I can't remember if it was winter or just fall, but it was fairly cool. Like at night you'd need a coat, but it was still rainy, which is way worse than just being cold. So anyways, like I'm working at the time too, so so at night there at night anyways, I'm working, and during the day I'm touring the entire nation on a little death march. And at some point I hurt one of my feet, and well I had a blast the whole time. There was this one point where we were in geez, where was that? I can't remember exactly where it was, but it was kind of like a carnival. No, it might have been Escalon, but anyway, me and my wife were just happily going around on this like snow-themed area, and I'm kind of like limping a little bit, and I'm just letting them go ahead, and I realize they're starting to get out of my view, and I'm never going to find them, and I'm like, oh God, what if I die here? Obviously, I'm not going to. It's a theme park. I'll just ask the staff for help. But anyways, yeah. The shoes are very important, especially if you're a tourist. However, the shoes I want to shout out to is oh, what are those called? See, my wife buys my shoes for me, and I don't know all of their names offhandedly. But Cloud Tech or something like that. Like they are so comfy. Like we were in Japan when my wife and me, like we went to a big mall there. There's also like a huge building. That's also like a tower that overlooks a lot. But anyways, so we just checking my wife's messages. So we I bought shoes there, got custom fitted and everything. Fun story. My wife has flat feet, so she had to get the special pads for them to really feel good. It was the weirdest thing, but when the salesperson tested my feet to see if they needed any special soles and said, "Nope, your feet are perfect," perfect. My wife was like, "What?" Like it's like she wanted something to be wrong with my feet. Anyways, right, my inventory's full. But anyways, is there anywhere nice to just make a temporary base around here? It's looking like there might not be, which is annoying. This could be the first time I build a base. But anyways, we put these shoes on, and at this point we've already been in Japan for a few days, and we've seen a lot. Like, kudos to Japan and their train system. Like, we could get anywhere in that city for a couple dollars. What the? That was weird. But anyways, so kudos to Japan and their train system. I didn't know about the invisible part. That was really dumb. But anyways, it's amazing. You can get anywhere cheaply and pretty cleanly too. Like I've been on much worse train systems than say Europe as an example, or definitely America. But anyways, this is gonna be our new base. Um, we're gonna go in guns blazing because we're already pretty slowed down. As soon as I clear out one of these buildings, I will put down a I will be putting down a I should put the laser pointer on this when I have more inventory space. But anyways, jeez, my brain. So we're already a few days into it. My feet really hurt, and kudos to those shoes. Like immediately, it felt like I was walking on. Okay, yeah, I know, a cloud. Anyways, I get it. The marketing was actually true. So it felt like I was walking on a cloud, and like my feet didn't hurt through the rest of that journey, and we were still doing crazy like hoof it stuff. So like, yeah, they aren't just advertising; they're really good. I was really surprised and happy. We're just gonna do some temp storage here. I don't really care about being precise. I'll just clear this out and put my land claim down. No, Forest. No. No. Come on. Away from the window. There's no need to bark. No, Mochi, please. Come on. Come on, Forest. Okay, you can go out. 1 second. Just gonna let my dogs out. Let's go. Let's go. Anyways, yes, I know, I just told my cattle dog, please don't bark, as if that was ever gonna work. I need to, if I'm gonna do this more professionally, I need to get a studio set up, but... Oh, how did you get in here? Anyways, boy would I have been annoyed if that timing was different. Ah, I hate this. But, Yeah, so those shoes, like, they aren't just hype. They were amazing. I love them. Like, I still wear them, like, whenever I need to wear anything. And I hear there's actually even better shoes that came from the same line now. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to ask my wife. She's the shoe person in the family, as you might imagine. But yeah, very happy about all of that. Like, it's not every day I make a purchase for clothing or something and feel like I made a good decision. So when I do, like, I'm really happy about it. I want my inventory, actually, everything. So, yeah, I was really happy about that. Like, when I tell you when I tell you I'm happy about buying shoes, you know it's real because I'm not the type of person who likes to buy shoes. I don't like to buy anything. I'm the kind of person who like I've played too many RTSs as a kid, and now like I'm just such a resource management nut. Like I just can't think of wasting resources anymore. All right, let's get this done. I don't know what's going on out there, but I heard some kind of popping. Oh, it's just the I think my neighbors ran over like some gravel or something. But yeah, anyways, that's the only problem with the cul-de-sac. Like, my dogs do not like anyone being near our house. Like, the neighbors are all fine people. There's nothing wrong with them. But, oh, hey, cool. Oh, but my dogs just are dogs, you know? Ooh, that was dumb of me. Oh, come on, a storm. Not too happy with that. Alright, I'll just head over here and clear this out while the storm's happening. There's a dog somewhere here because I can see the... So this is actually pretty easy for what was supposed to be a hard, POI, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, I remember this one. I've done this one before. So, upstairs, there's some really squirrely stuff that can happen with the zombies, I think. Oh, okay. Thanks. Oh! But yeah. Like I said, really squirrely stuff that can happen with the zombies. Oh god, I wish they would fix that. Apologies to any photosensitive viewers. Like, it's not going I don't think it's gonna hurt anyone, but it's just unpleasant to look at. And believe me, I already have a headache, so I know I'll have to reposition that block, I think. Is there anything out here? Don't care. I'm actually kind of curious. Yeah. Like, I'm actually kind of curious if this counts as shelter, honestly. No, this counts as being outside. Yeah. Alright. Lame. Anyways. Hopefully this blows over very quickly. Oh, hey. That's what I want to be finding this far into my playthrough. Really need to work on those loot tables. Is there anything down here? I feel like there's gonna be something in the water. I can definitely... Once again, don't know if that was a bug, but boy, does it look cool. There's definitely another zombie around here. I can hear them screeching. Oh, okay. Yeah, that one does work. Okay, that's good. So I get to where my inventory stuff is so I can do some management. Yeah. Anyways, we'll put down another land claim block more towards the middle so we don't have to worry about that weird jumpiness with it. Alright, so this is going to be food. Food and farm. You absolute annoying... Okay, I accept your apology. Not bad. Not a bad apology at all. I think I also brought my, So basically, I used to just make all of my stuff out there, but I guess not now. Like, I guess I just won't put stuff outside. That's kind of lame, honestly. Let's see, my forge I can probably put right here. Yes. And I will break this down. I still don't have an axe, weirdly enough. I would like to have an axe. But yeah. And just in case you... Yeah, okay, this is a pretty nice little hubby hole. Yeah, that should be fine. I can still get out of that. So we'll start putting stuff into here. We'll probably like need to fix that, but like right now it doesn't matter. Alright, let's get our stuff in there. Brass. We don't need to put too much brass in there. Anything else? I know I brought more than this. But yeah, food and farm, we'll organize there. Sorry, this is gonna be like 2 episodes straight of organizing stuff, but that's what happens when you move bases in this game. I've also somehow forgotten all of my food. Huh? Oh crap, this hole right here probably counts. Can I get a couple of building blocks? Thank you. Just plug this. And we will be putting this in here. Not a lot, but a little. 3 minutes. We'll put like 5 minutes worth in there. That shouldn't be too much, right? I thought I scrapped this. Alright, so is the storm not going to end quickly? Because before the storms were ending pretty quickly and I was kind of okay with this system, but now I'm getting more annoyed with it. Stone, sand, iron. Did we not bring our iron? No, we brought our iron. So when this is done, we'll put that in. Alright, so we will put a storage block above that, I think, and just make it. Okay, come on, I hear you. Crap. Wonder if I can just run around and kill a zombie real quick. No, I can't. I think it's right here, but I'm not sure. I also don't think I brought any food. That was dumb. Yes, yes. Ah, to you too. It's gonna eventually break through here, I think. Let's open this and see if it'll come through. Yes. Thank you. Bye. Thank you. Next. I am so sorry to anyone who's traumatized by that song. I know a lot of people have heard it a lot. But yeah. Alright, so anyway, storage. Steel ladder, cool. But no. Why would I spend steel on that, honestly? So this is gonna be like forge and stuff, so we're gonna call this forge. I'm gonna be pretty loose with what I consider forge, I'm gonna be honest. It's gonna be like anything metallic, I guess. I forgot to sell that. I think I was gonna sell that. Oh, I do have food with me, great. We'll just use this. And we will rename this. I'm going to take damage if I don't move away from that hole. We will fix that as soon as the storm is over. Edit. This is food and farm. Farm. So, I don't know if it's true, but I swear I heard someone mention that they were going to try to, they were going to put like one of the mod features in that was like, you, can craft with nearby inventory, and also I'm gonna make this medical too. You can craft out of nearby inventory, and I know that's a mod, and I would love to see that in the base game, honestly. Like, it just needs to be. Like, that's such a good feature of Food Farm Med. Food Farm Med. That's gonna be my new that's not it. That's gonna be my new pharmacy slash grocery store. We're all named though. Like, we don't actually have anything there. Alright, weapon and armor and mod. Weapon armor mods. Alright. I should put that on there. There's no reason for me to be carrying that. Billows. Alright, we can put the lead in now. Or get the lead out if you'd prefer. Alright, I'm gonna add a... Actually, I think that'll be fine. Let's see. Excess, excess, excess. I don't know why I didn't sell this. I also could have used this at any time. I think I'm just gonna use this because I have sufficient. I'll just be saving my time if I do. Alright, and I don't remember what this is, so this is just gonna be misc. I always have misc. Oh, this. Honestly, I don't really care too much right now. I kind of want to get into killing zombies again. Alright, we're gonna use this though. And we're gonna put this away too. That's where our bike goes, man. Alright, so we're gonna clear out the rest of the zombies from here. We're gonna fix this into being a door real quick though, because I don't want that to happen again. Let me see if I can get door in here. Door? Door. Hodor? Hodor. That was dumb, but it's in my brain, so whatever. Hodor! Alright, we're just gonna see if there's any more zombies around here. Some broken from out here, which I am not happy about, but like we can fix that later. Actually, I'll just at least upgrade this right now. Like this isn't gonna be like a horde base or anything, so it's not gonna need to be super special. But yeah. Alright, so I'm pretty sure there's a bunch of zombies up there. I'm gonna take them out now that the storm's over. As soon as I move that, because ooh boy. Yeah. Okay, and I'm gonna put one more up just over here so we get a better control of the situation. This will also like completely have abandoned our this will also like completely have abandoned our I don't know if it actually counts if it's not. I'm gonna Google that. Does 7 days to die, 7 days to die, does land claim work when not used, I guess. Doesn't automatically. I don't know. I don't care. I'm just gonna leave it on, I guess. Like, I found a bunch of multiplayer crap, and it's like, ain't multiplayer. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Where did I need to go up? Yeah, right, you come out on the roof here. Boy, that's bad. That is just making my headache worse. But I also don't want. I'm so paranoid about my stuff respawning. Like, I had that happen exactly. I was recently playing Oblivion Remastered, and I put my stuff in the mages. I guess I was supposed to go out one lower, but anyways, I put my stuff in the mages arch tower, and I didn't realize that that one thing was used in a quest, so it reset, and I lost like a couple Daedric artifacts. And long story short, there is a mod that will let you use command codes while also not losing achievements, and you better believe I immediately turned that on because it was just such crap. Like I cannot like that was just so lame. It just I hate when crap like that happens. It just puts me off of a game, honestly. Alright, I know there's a bunch of zombies, either if not here on the next one. Alright, let's see. Yep. There's actually way more up there, I believe. That's why I fired my gun, so that they would potentially awaken. Also, I have just like an infinite amount of bullets at this point, and I can craft even more if I so choose. Let's see. Where is the rest of the zombies? Because like I actually died here when I was doing I believe it was one of my test runs. I'm pretty sure it wasn't this run though. But yeah, I'm pretty sure because I died when. Oh hey, another knife, nice. They've really devalued hunting knives. Like you get those all over the place. But yeah, there's gonna be like 5 zombies up there or something, and they're all gonna try to climb down at the same time. Yeah, like that. I know I'm wasting bullets right now. Ah, look at that. It's trying to climb the ladder, I think. I assume that's what this AI is trying to do. Oof. Oh, I'll get him when I go down. But yeah. As you can bet, so this was one of the first plays I did. It was in the forest, I'm pretty sure. Deny me my loot again. But yeah, anyways, it was in the forest, and The exact same thing happened. I don't think there was buzzards, but yeah, you can just imagine that was a little much. I actually probably could have done it if I didn't panic and fall and break my leg. Yeah. So, once again, wasting my time. Just gonna check what that message was. Yep. But anyways, once again, I'm wasting my time. By the way, if you wonder, I am a wife guy, apparently. Like, if you notice, I'm really weird about checking my messages. I just don't want to miss my wife's messages. Anyways, what was that? Oh, it was just... I don't know why, but for some reason my brain, like, auto-corrected, and I thought I had looted a mini bike. Remember, your AI isn't the only thing hallucinating. Oh crap, right. That's something I could have been talking about when I was making the move. So, apparently there's a new story coming out that AI is slipping into role-playing mode with people and like encouraging schizophrenic reality breaks. Like it was telling people that they could escape from reality and it was basically the plot of the Matrix and all kinds of stuff. And it's like someone has already died from this. They like went out by cop and it was like not good. Like that was like, how did you let this happen, Google? You're supposed to be better than that. I mean, I get that they're ultimately still just a company, and but like when I was growing up, well, yeah, for most of my childhood, Google was like the company you wanted to use as an example of what to do right, and yeah, it's just really disappointing seeing them become just another evil corporation. What's the refill button? Whatever, I'll just do that. But yeah, it's just kind of really disappointing seeing them become one more evil corporation. But what can you do? It's gonna happen. Give a corporation long enough and they'll eventually become evil. It's just the way the world works. Because greed and ambition. Greed and ambition. Alright, so now I just need to go back and get my, get the rest of my stuff. Alrighty then. One second, I'm just gonna... Don't go near my house. Don't you see the notice? All vehicles and persons entering this facility must be subject to search. Loving the desert already. But at least I'm not getting irradiated out of it. We'll just use Trader Jen as our, because she's right beside it. But anyways, um, yeah. So far, I'm loving the desert. A storm and 2 spitters already. But anyways, yeah. So like, okay, so I'm a programmer. I actually understand. I'm not like specialized into AI, but like one of my main languages is Python. I've done a little bit with AI, as every programmer has. I've seen its pitfalls. I've seen its glories. It does some really cool stuff. Like I've done some neat stuff with it. Like anytime you want to auto-generate something or complete something, it's pretty good about that. The real problem comes when you want to build something structurally large or don't put proper safety procedures in. And that's just what all the AI seems to be doing right now. It just fails to have anything resembling safety features. It's encouraging people with illnesses to do things they really shouldn't do with those illnesses. It's convincing people they can escape reality. It's in at least one case, I know it convinced someone to stop taking medication, which is horrifying. Like, jeez. I mean, first off, I don't know how you come to trust AI if you don't believe reality is real. Like, you'd think AI would be like, Agent Smith. You would never trust it. But hey, I can't judge people. Like, people gonna believe what they wanna believe. So yeah, I don't know. I just don't know. I really wish there was more adults in the room, and I feel like that's the kind of the idea with politics almost everywhere. Like you always wish there was a few more adults in the room, some better, some worse. I was um I was recently watching a documentary about the a certain mayor in Canada, and I wasn't really expecting that to be as sad as it ended, but I was actually a little bit sad by the way that ultimately ended. Chicken. Ah. But yeah, anyways, yeah, it really should be. I'm going to switch this real quick. Can I put this and this instead? Yes. And can I put the other thing too? I'm actually not sure. It'd be kind of dumb if this did work, but yeah, it would be dumb. Anyways. Ooh, no, 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 no. I don't want to build another one of those. But yeah, anyways, I wasn't expecting to be sad about that at the end of the at the end because that's where it ends. Like the guy didn't make it. But yeah, anyways, and it's just like there were adults in the room. They tried to stop this when they could, but it just didn't work. And like I don't know. I'm still I don't think you ever hit the point where you think you're going to be the adult in the room, but people really just it's like all that's necessary for evil or incompetence to thrive is for good or competent people to do nothing. And I understand why people don't do it. Sometimes it's not good to be the person making the most noise in the room, but like if you don't try, things can definitely get worse. They can always get worse. I didn't think I was gonna make it over that. And yeah, I don't know what to say. It's just as a lot of stuff in politics depresses me. It's not good. It's not good for anyone at that matter. Like even the people cheering on what's happening, I don't think they know what's happening, you know. Like, and I don't blame them. Most people don't have the skill sets to really gather information. Haha, hopping zombie. But anyways, skill set to gather information properly. Like so as I mentioned, I'm a programmer. I've also done a lot of stuff in marketing, like marketing ops, emails, all that stuff. So I have a really wide range of I have a really wide range. Like I can usually spot propaganda. I can write propaganda, because let's be real, that's what you do in marketing. But I can also gather huge amounts of data, condense them down, and make them understandable to a room full of people. So that's a pretty unique skill, honestly. Not everyone has that. And I wish everyone did. Like, the world would be a better place if the first thing you did is gathered information, condensed it down, and made the best choice with the information available. Not everything would be improved or perfected in the world, but it definitely would help a lot. And, like, I don't know. It's just wild in a world with Wikipedia and all this information just out there. By the way, fun story on Wikipedia. So there was a study that compared a classroom's textbook against Wikipedia, and Wikipedia was something like 10% more accurate. They here classified as amount of misinformation contained per information or something like that. I read this a long time ago, but the reason was simple. Wikipedia is updated every single day constantly, whereas the textbook was updated once, and I want to say it was 19 something. Like it was still calling it. It had a lot of old information about dinosaurs in it as a good example. Like any book about dinosaurs, like we just learn something new every once in a while, or well, the public learns something new. To my understanding, like most like actual sciencey types already knew a lot of the stuff that the public had to discover with the new like dinosaurs have feathers stuff. So yeah, the it's all relative, man. It's all relative. Let's see, what am I putting in here? Don't care. We'll just use this because we'll probably gonna need it anyways. Don't care, don't care, don't care, don't care. Put that in there, put that in there. And then go back for even more. Actually, I think corn, sure. This might, we're probably gonna have to come back one more time, so this might still be a thing by the time we get back. Oh yeah, I also definitely wanted this. I can't take. Why can't? Oh, because I'm still trying to make stuff. All right. And this, so we can get this set up at our next base and have it cooking while we're just moving between areas. Alrighty. There's honestly not a lot to come back for, but what can I say? Hoarding, it's my weakness. Let's see. Yeah. But yeah, although let me tell you, being able to do that's also a weakness because I spent, as I mentioned in the story in the last episode, I bought a used car. Oh my god, there's so much information and some of it's old. Like apparently the 100,000 mile rule isn't what it used to be. Like from my understanding from what I was reading, cars made around the 90s or maybe before the 90s. Like 100,000 miles was basically their life. In fact, somewhere around in there, the mileage meters didn't even go over 100,000 because it wasn't expected they would last that long. But nowadays, like, you can brand dependent, car dependent, engine dependent. Like 200,000 isn't even really that insane to think about. Like, plenty of cars are making it into the 100,000s without even having any real issues. And yeah, I don't think I'm gonna get this car into the hundreds of thousands just because like my wife works 4.9 miles away. I'm a remote person and like the furthest we really go is 30. Wow, that was very different. Man, I don't remember this being so clean looking. But yeah, so the furthest we really go is 30 mi or not 30 miles, 30 minutes south. There's this really nice Asian grocery store down there. There's closer ones, but that's the really nice one. Like they have more than anyone else, and very clean, very nice. Um, yeah, we really enjoy it. Oh, they have a food court there with some pretty authentic food. The problem with our city is it's not like it's starting to get better for Filipinos, but like unless you go to like the Filipino festivals they have occasionally or that one market, there's not a lot of or that one food court, there's not a lot of options for buying Filipino food. And let me tell you, I'm gonna evangelize about Filipino food. They have some good food. They have some real good food. Just off the top of my head, I'm just going to talk about a few of these. So first off, sisig. So Oh, it's pork. It's been cut up into small bites. It's crispy. There's onions. There's some bird's eye chili peppers. There's usually mayonnaise and calamansi. And calamansi's it's like somewhere between a lime and a it's somewhere between a lime and a lemon. It's not quite either of their flavors, and it's but it looks like a lime. But anyways, real good. And it's got acid, it's got fat, it's got acid, it's got fat, it's got protein. Very delicious. Like I was lucky enough before we left the Philippines because I actually lived there for 2 years during COVID because we'd just gotten married and we didn't want to be apart, but traveling wasn't really an option, so I just stayed there. They have a really nice they have really nice visas, but I'll get into that later. But yeah, Seasig, oh my God, it's wonderful. I can't 100% make it right because like you need hot plates and stuff, but I do a pretty good approximation. It's absolutely wonderful. Top food from the Philippines, absolutely amazing. You should try it if you ever get the chance. Um, Next up, so this is an order of my favorites, not necessarily the most popular. Laing. So laing is made from taro leaves. If you've never heard of taro, it's fine. It's a tuber plant, doesn't really matter. For this purposes, you can think of something vaguely spinachy. But anyways, unlike spinach, this is cooked with coconut milk, coconut fat, bird's eye chilies again, and it's just got this brain-bending taste to it. Like it's I actually struggle to tell you. So if you want to see me taste this food, by the way, on our other channel we have As Told by the Dawns on TikTok. You can go there. You can. It's a little ways back, but you'll find videos where we eat lying and stuff, and you can just watch me literally go melt on screen. Like it was so good. I love lying, and the thing about lying too is my sister-in-law's I never know what to call him. I'm gonna say boyfriend. Yeah, boyfriend is so he's actually from the region that originates from, and one time they brought us some like homemade by his mother from the region it originates from, and oh wow, it was something else. Like I could not replicate that. It was amazing. But yeah, there's other really good foods too. If you like crispy skin, they have, of course have lechon. So lechon is like it's kind of like luau, actually, very similar idea. Like it's a pork that's been roasted until it's super crispy. Very good. We usually get them for Christmas. Absolutely excellent. I could have brought even more food, or I could have brought more loot. But anyways, one second, I need to find a place for my fireplace. Let's see, that can go here. guess. No, I can go over here. It'll fit. Mm, Where is the third piece? Ah, here it is. But yeah, I'm like I eat Filipino food all the time, and it's never a bad choice. Like they always have something good. Like you really can. Oh, baxi log. So basically, this is just a funny way to say bacon and eggs and rice. Gotta have rice. They love their rice. But anyways, baxi log. So it's a little bowl. It'll have eggs, bacon, rice. But here's where it gets good. They usually pour some cheese over it. There can be other toppings, I think, but those are the ones that I know of offhandedly. Um, Very good food. I would recommend it to anyone. It's so good. It's not fancy, but you can. It's food court food. You know, you'd buy it and you'd eat it and be really happy with your choice. Honestly, I would never recommend something I wouldn't personally eat, and that is definitely something I love. Oh crap! What was this misc? Okay, but anyways, so yeah, recommended highly. You should, if you ever get the chance, honestly, you should visit the Philippines. I tell this to a lot of Americans because they don't know it, but like one of the main languages in the Philippines is English because they were a colony of America for a long, long time, about 50 years pre World War II. They also speak Spanish if you want Spanish. So yeah, very great place to go, accessible. It's getting more expensive nowadays, which is technically good for the locals because that means they're getting paid slightly better. But it's a great place to go. Be nice, be courteous. A lot of the locals aren't making as much money as you. Tip well. It's definitely It's not really a tipping place, but if you do tip, tip well. Yeah, like I definitely liked it. Like, I basically ate at restaurants nonstop over there just because, like, I could afford to do that. Like, it was, like, here, 20 bucks is, like, okay. Like, you can go to some Mexican restaurants and get 20 bucks worth of food, and it'll be a plate, and it'll be good. I can't complain. It's Mexican food. But, over there, 20 bucks will get you some nice food. Like, you can eat at some pretty premier restaurants over there. Like, one of the fancier restaurants around there, I cannot remember the name of it, but we went there. We had steak and yeah, it was an Argentine steakhouse. I think we both ate there for like 50 bucks. You can barely eat. There's an Argentine steakhouse here, and you can barely eat for one person. Boy, those spitters are common. But anyway, one person there for 50 bucks, and it was so good. Like, oh my God. I want steak now. I'm actually really hungry, which is one of the reasons why I went into this. Apologies to anyone who's hungry. I'm going to be talking about food the whole time because it's a really easy topic for me. Mm. Oh, crap, I hit my microphone. Very sorry about that. But yeah. What's another food item I really liked from over there? Oh, this one's. Why is the name escaping me? I know how to make this. Adobo. So, if you use the Mexican spice adobo, it's not that. So over there, anything adobo is it's a combination of like usually large amounts of vinegar and pepper. So it's like a usually something you cook slow over a long period of time. I'm gonna drink some coffee to hopefully get done with. Oh no! Please tell me this isn't a storm. There's nothing around here. But anyways, you so basically it's just more of a way of cooking than anything. Like you can cook pork, chicken, fish, whatever you want adobo. It's more about it's just a way they used to before they had refrigeration. It was a way to preserve foods over a long period because the vinegar and pepper made it last longer. Anyways, you won't need to preserve it. It's very good. You can adobo almost anything. Sinigang. Sinigang. Oh God, I always forget that. But anyways, my wife, if she listens to this, will be pretty annoyed with me. She's been trying to teach me Filipino forever, and I'm so bad at learning languages. But anyway, so it's like if I were to translate it, it'd be called something like sour soup. So they use tamarinds, if you've ever had that, to make it a little bit sour, and it's so good. Like you'll switch between the sourness of the soup and the and whatever meat you put in it, because you can put pretty much any meat and vegetables. in it, and it's so good. Like I love the radishes, and when it's soaked in soup, like it adds this. Honestly, I don't even know how to describe it. Once again, you just got to try this stuff. If there's a Filipino place like you, this is your calling. Go try it. Whew boy. But yeah, um, yeah, it's some. I don't know how I rank the cuisine as a whole because there's a, like I like there's very few things in Filipino cuisine I don't like. I think one of the few things I don't like is buwagoong. I'm probably said that very wrong. Apologies, honey. But anyways, so basically, it's shrimp paste, which is it's got this like really gnarly fishy smell to it, as you might imagine from something called shrimp paste. If you eat sardines or kippers or something, you're probably not. Oh, I actually like sardines and kippers and eat them, but like it's actually a level stronger than that. And then they put it on a unripe mango, so it's kind of. Oh, I did not like that. It's one of the few Filipino foods that I just cannot stand. But otherwise, very good cuisine. I still think so once again, sorry, honey. I still think I prefer like Japanese cuisine a little more, but like I'd firmly rate it something like Japanese, Filipino, maybe I don't 100% know. Maybe Thai or Korean. I don't really have a ranking in my head. So yeah, I think very highly of the cuisine, and I try to get everyone into it because it's a little more niche right now. And if you get the chance, just do it. Just do it. Oh, also one thing on the sisig, there's it's got different styles to it. Like gave you the general of it, but sometimes it's a little wetter, sometimes it's a little crispier, sometimes it's like covered in mayo, sometimes it's more acidic. So you try it more than once too. Like it's definitely something you can get different experiences out of from different places. I'm gonna drop in real quick at Trader Jen just to see if she has had time to restock her inventory. Oof. I might need to repair my bike soon too. It's getting low. But yeah. Very good cuisine, very good people, very cheap place to go to a vacation. The only expensive part's the flight. Like coming from the east coast of America,
Hey,
like the
good
flights
looking.
are
Is that
very
amazing?
expensive.
I hope you
Oh,
enjoy
hey,
your
cool.
work. Hey, I'd still need a little
Glad I
tip
came
from
back
you.
actually. Anything new? Not really. I think this might be the exact same stuff actually. Yeah, this is the exact same stuff.
Aw, are you leaving so soon? I was hoping we could hang out a while.
Open knives, yes please. Armor, yes please. Handy, sure. But yeah, um, the just to give you a little more info on it in case you are thinking about it. So if you spend $1,000 to fly there, and it's not a nice flight by the way, from the East Coast, flying out of Charlotte or Atlanta, or actually you're almost certainly going to be flying out of Atlanta, because even if you're coming out of Charlotte, you're going to connect in Atlanta and or New York. I don't know why I said it like that, but New York you're almost certainly going to be going through. You're going to be making a pit stop in Seoul, and that's going to be like a 16-hour flight, I think it was. Brutal, awful, hated it, but had to make it. Loved my wife, wanted to spend time with her. Um, anyways, the so then you are going to have like maybe a 2-hour layover, and let me tell you, ICN is a big airport. Do not play around with it. Get to your gate, like don't play. And anyways, the but yeah, anyways, then you're gonna have I think about another 6 hours, and then okay, so I love the Philippines. The airport isn't that bad, but their airport leaves something to be desired. The first time I ever walked into the airport, this was pre-COVID, by the way. There were so many people in the waiting. They didn't have chairs for them all. And of course, my wife's crazy about missing flights because she missed a flight once since. Oh, well, actually, we missed a flight once too, so a couple times. So she's like the type who wants to be there super early. And so I got there and I had to just wait around standing because there was no chairs and I didn't want to sit on the floor. And then finally, Korean Air, which is my preferred airline for this flight, by the way, very good airline. Finally, they open up and I get to go to the next area. And then there's chairs. There's plenty of chairs at that point. But until then, you're going to be having a little situation. Don't get there too early, but not too late. Anyways, Yeah, so the flight's awful. Like anytime you're on a oh hey, there's a what you call it, that thing. I'm gonna go get it. But anytime you're on a flight for more time than like if you can have a full night's sleep, wake up and still have hours left on your flight, it just turns into this weird purgatory situation. And I'm not a good flyer. Like it's only been very recently that I'm a good flyer. Like I still even get nervous a little bit. Like there's just something about the fact I have no control of the situation. But yeah, the which is ironic now because I think I have like a collective 40 some days of time in the air. Like it's crazy. I've traveled so much since I met my wife. Well, maybe not 40, but pretty close to a month worth. But yeah. Anyways, I really don't recommend cheaping out. Like, if you can afford a nicer airline on that kind of flight, go for it. If you can afford better seats, go for it. One of the times I went over there, me and another guy, and we're both pretty big guys. Like, not like we're both tall too, so it's not even like we our knees were touching the whole time basically. And yeah, that wasn't the best flight because at the time I was going to visit her while she was in the Philippines because that was how our relationship started. But anyways, yeah. Fun story. My very first flight was that flight. It was 17 hours followed by a layover followed by 6 hours. So no one told me that turbulence was normal. I just thought like Hollywood style, like if you had turbulence, you were all gonna go down and down, and I did not. And long story short, when I finally got to my wife, the first thing she did was she took me to our Airbnb because we were like doing some vacation stuff, and she told me I stink and to get a shower, and I did, and yeah, that was that shower was one of those divine finally showers, you know. Oh boy, it's there's just something magical about a shower when you've had a hard situation. Also, if you another recommendation, if you can afford, once again, if you can afford it, let me see. I don't know why that's popping up. I don't want it to. Sorry, I'm doing too many things at once and my brain's kind of malfunctioning. Um, where are you? Ah, okay, not that far off. But anyways, so when my wife and I were doing the same trip back to America for the final time because we fully live here now, so that was the first time my wife made that trip. So one of the things I did was to get the cheapest possible flight because this is like almost $3,000 for us, and we're flying Korean Air because that's the lowest I mean, I think there's technically higher flight air rated airlines, but they're the lowest I'd go for this flight. Um, for reference, I think this is code share with Delta for if you're looking for an equivalent. Like it's like so you might get something pretty close to Delta depending on the exact experience, but it'll be the Korean flight attendants and the food and everything. Very good food, by the way. Like if you like Korean food, you're gonna like that flight. But anyways, I think I was talking about this a couple episodes ago. This is the only part of World Generation I think they still need to. In real life, you're oh crap, we're getting a delivery, aren't we? But anyways, in real life, this road would just curve around. They wouldn't just build a whole bridge. But back to the Korean food. So we did the 6 hour flight from the Philippines to the Seoul, and what I did was since I was trying to get the cheapest possible flight to keep our costs from ballooning too much, we had like a 10-hour layover. So what I did was I got one of those I want to say five. We had like 5 hours in a hotel. Okay, so it's pretty small, but like it's nice. Like it's not that much smaller than a regular hotel if you're in Asia. It had amazing water pressure, hot water. It was amazing. And the thing is, too, is I'd gotten something in my eye and it was super, super itchy and red, and I was so worried like I was gonna lose my eye to flesh-eating bacteria, because I'm that kind of person a little bit. But anyways, getting to wash my eye out with like good water and soap, and it was still bothering me the next day, by the way. So I went to the pharmacy in the airport, and I was and I we communicated to the Korean guy like he was his English wasn't awful, but like it wasn't great either. And so we were like itchy, scratchy, so forth. And he says, "Ah, you need this," and he hands me a green bottle. And I didn't know what it said, obviously, but I'm like, okay, this guy's a pharmacist. I'm pretty sure he got what I said. So what I didn't know is over in Korea, there's a popular brand of eye drops, and they work really well, by the way. It worked really well. It cleared up the redness, stopped the itching. I got to America just fine. My eye didn't fall out, but it was mint flavored. Now you might think mint flavored. Yeah, mint flavored eye drops. Oh my God! So I'm really happy we went back to our we were in our hotel room when we she put it in because I actually yelped when it happened. I had no idea it was going to be minty. Like it was. Have you ever thought of having mintiness in your eyeballs? It's upsetting at first, and I don't like it. Like I think they eventually expired and we threw them away without ever using them again. But I can't complain. It got me what I needed. Oh, one other piece of advice for the Philippines. They have some of the most beautiful beaches in the world. They'll be very affordable. You can get a nice hotel. Do not get spray suntan lotion. Get good mineral, I believe it was mineral, my dermatologist recommended. Get good mineral suntan lotion because, like, my wife is a native Filipino. Her skin's not dark, but it's not light. She got a sunburn there. I, on the other hand, I need to get a mission and head to my then I'll head to my camp and finish up the last bits. Oh hey, cool, I forgot how nice this place was. We'll take the Jensen residence. So, I think I'm gonna take the farm actually, because there might be food there. But anyways, what was I saying? Crap. By the way, this is the experience of knowing me in real life. This is how I talk to other people. I just forget detail. Oh yeah. So anyways, the eye drops. Oh no, sorry, the suntan lotion. So anyways, we bought spray suntan lotion. She was spraying me every couple of hours, and I was just getting redder and redder. I didn't want like we were with a bunch of our friends, and we had chartered a whole boat too, and so I didn't want to be a buzzkill, so I just ignored it as best I can. Oh my God, I should not have done that. That was such a bad mistake. Like, um, so first off, I didn't get sun poisoning, but I might as well have. What I did get, however, was what I did get was some pretty severe burns. I can't remember if I want to have this on hand or just when I build my bait. So I had blisters, and I'm not even kidding, the size of my thumb. They were huge, and they were filled with like blister juice. I don't know, pus. It wasn't pus, but anyways, it was such an awful, upsetting experience because so beyond the fact that I couldn't sleep on my back at all or my sides, I basically just kind of had to lay down as slowly and as softly as I could and just be super careful. So I have these massive blisters and they hurt so bad. And like I'm waking up in the morning and my pillow's wet from the blisters having burst. But anyways, also, the most upsetting part is at one point my skin, some of my badly burned but not blistered skin, just started leaking yellow fluid, and I have a lot of sympathy for people in disease movies now because like it's emotionally upsetting when your skin leaks yellow. It actually was very similar to like sap coming out of a tree. And anyways, it healed. My dermatologist said it was probably fine. I'm not like increasing my chance of skin cancer that much from one bad sunburn, but like it was so painful. Use your don't be brave. Don't cheap out. Get the best. Actually, just straight up find out what the best is. Like go to a dermatologist even if you have to, but just do not play with it. It is not something you want to experience. So yeah, the sun is brutal there, as you might imagine, since it's in a tropical country. I'm just gonna dump stuff in here. I think I can probably get maybe one good mission done. Maybe. Anyways, let's see. We got plenty of brass and iron in there. What else can we put in there? Let's get our sand. Because we're hopefully gonna be here a little while. Let's see. Sandy sand, sand. I know I have it. Oh wait, I have one up here. Where did my sand go? This should have gone in there. That should probably go in there. Well, that's not really that, but yeah, sure. I'm gonna use it in there, so whatever. Use this just to get rid of it. That should actually be my, you know what? I'm gonna carefully go through these and figure this out. Where did the sand go? I might have put it in here, maybe? I'm pretty sure I didn't leave it at my old base. Oh, right, I put some stuff in there. Right. Um, but yeah, just don't ever experience what I experienced. It was very painful. It was very awkward. It was just one of the most unfun things I've ever had to experience, and I would not. Well, I'm not the kind of person who would say I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, because I am a spiteful person, but I would not suggest my worst enemy experience it intentionally. That's what I'd say. It was something else, that's for sure. Alright, so we got everything we need. Corn. Where did the stones go? Because I want to carry a few of those with me in case I need to repair that stone axe that I still have. Because I don't think I have anything that works better than the stone. Well, let's check real quick. Axe. Oh, yes. Forged. I need 20 forged iron. And for that I need clay, which I might have to do some digging. I've used up a lot of clay and I have not gotten much back. Where did, yeah. So we have enough farms and hopefully this will be enough clay for us. But yeah. The don't experience the bad sunburn, be smart with your skin. Although I have recently read something that showed that all-cause mortality, aka your chance of dying from dying when you get exposed to when you're exposed to a lot of sun without protection, actually doesn't go up when you doesn't actually go up when you where's my meat? I can make another bacon and eggs. It doesn't go up, like your chance of getting skin cancer goes a little higher if you have a lot of unprotected skin exposure. However, the weird part is that your chances of actually dying from it don't go up. And it's probably something to do with the sun being good for you, vitamin D. I'm not a scientist, but yeah. So it's a little more complicated than you might think. Yep. All right, so I think we're in a pretty good spot. We will probably be calling it a day and then trying out the new quest. I will record that immediately after. Do I have anything I want to do? I'll probably sell this to the trader real quick. I still haven't found my stones. Like I said, a wife guy. Haha, quick joke. Love you, honey. Where did my stones go? Did I put them here? Oh, the stones are right there, so what's missing here? We have food, we have this. I feel like I'm being really dumb right now, too. Can we make 20 of these yet? No, almost. I wanna... Oh, wait, we already have some of those, too, so we don't even need 20. We need 17. So we'll just craft 17 of those. What else do we need for the fire axe? Track. We need some leather. So I own an axe, and it does not have anything leather on it, but whatever. It also doesn't have anything duct tape on it. I would hope it doesn't anyways. And then we're just waiting on these. By the way, it's ridiculous that you cooking food takes... Okay, so making 13 iron, forged iron ingots takes less time than to boil some water. Can we just examine that for a moment? Like, what's happening there? I get gameplay and reality separation, but that's a little far for me, honestly. I also want to bring my cowboy hat with me in case I need to buy something. Oh wait, am I wearing the cowboy hat now? No, I am not. Where did I put the cowboy hat? There we go. Yeehaw. Yeah. Alrighty. We just need 6 more. And is there anything else food-wise? I think we mainly need water for that. I might try making a dew collector, but like at this point it's not really worth it. And plastic has been pretty rare. Like if I went out and scrapped a bunch of cars with my wrench that I've had for a very long time and done nothing with it, I would probably be able to get everything I needed really quickly, but Scrapping cars is really boring. Like it's probably much more fun in real life, isn't it? All right. Let's see. So that will be our cutter. So we can finally retire this. Scrap. And that means we still have the shovel, but we don't use it that often, so I'm just gonna repair it and not bring around all these stones anymore. Um, yeah, I'm fine with that. We'll put the stones in later. So we have one more inventory space now. That's great. Do we need anything else? What else would I like to upgrade? So, rifle. What do they call that? AK, I think is the next one. Nope. Shot, pipe shotgun. Pump. Yeah, those are a long way off, and I don't really care that much. What else do we have? Could I make a better knife? Hunting knife. You know what? I could. It would be slightly better, but I don't think it's worth it. I could probably make a better shovel, but let's make a better. Oh, I can make an iron shovel. Perfect. Forged iron. I need 16. How many can I make? Not many. Okay, we're gonna take our shovel out for one last run while we wait. I probably shouldn't do that. Oh, hey, cool. Sand. Right, we're in the desert. I wonder if clay will be further down. Yeah, there's clay. Oh! I made a mistake. I should not have fired that gun. Of course, I'm immediately infected. I don't know if they quote-unquote fixed that yet, but hopefully they did. We're just gonna get some clay real quick. So I've talked about this before, but like, the shovel should be way faster. This is just wasting my time. I have no idea how much clay I really need, honestly. Uh, let's drink some coffee and speed this up. I think I'm just going to try to get 100 clay real quick. Oh, right, we're in the desert. I forgot that was a thing that happened in the desert. Do they just go away too? That's kind of lame. Come on. I just want some of that sweet, sweet clay. Like, it's amazing that I kind of made way too many farms, I guess, but yeah. I guess buried treasure quests would be way easier out here, but I don't recall seeing any. Alright. Also, we got a billion yucca plants here. What? Really? Went for my base? Okay, so the spitters aren't as bad as I've heard, but I'm not fond of them either. Like, that was just kind of annoying. I guess they were going for the quote-unquote heat source. Oh, well, that's embarrassing. I actually had clay in there still. But yeah. Anyways, we'll complete that on the next episode. Thank you for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed my stories and you try out Filipino cuisine. Like, follow, subscribe. Also check out As Told by the Dons on TikTok because you can see the food I was talking about there. I hope I see you next time.